Welcome fans and welcome Lombard Nation in chat. Good to see everybody turning out tonight for the North Xfinity race, the iRacing series, we're going to call it. And they are at Iowa tonight for 150 laps. So we're going to hand this over to Josh. He's going to give you a rundown of the points coming into tonight and talk about the race a little bit. Josh?
Yes, sir, Rudy. For coming in tonight here at Iowa, we have still in first place in the points Marcus Richardson with 402 points. Freddie De La Rosa in second with 361 points, 41 behind Richardson. John Berry in third, 325 points, negative 36 behind Rosa. Femi Olad up 2 spots from last week. He is in fourth with 315 points. He is only 10 behind Berry. Jared Darling in fifth, 311 points. He is 4 behind Olat. Cody Miller up 2 spots from last week, or down 2 spots from last week. Sorry, he is in sixth with 308 points. He is only 3 behind Darling. Josh Robin in seventh with 304 points. He is 4 behind Miller. Bobby Chaney in eighth with 301 points. He is 3 behind Robin. Very close between Miller, Robin, and Chaney. Sean Williams in ninth with 275 points. He is 26 behind Chaney, and Tyrell Baker up 3 spots from last week. He is in 10th with 256 points. He is 19 behind Williams. Rudy, we got one more race to go before the Contender 12.
Yes, sir. That's going to be exciting going into the contender round here for the chase. A lot of going to be a lot of interesting tracks, a lot of hard racing by everybody out there. So I wish all the drivers the best of luck here tonight at Iowa. And man, this is going to be quite the race out here. One of the fan favorites, this track is not one of my favorites, but one of the fan favorites. And I think we're going to see some good racing here.
Yes, sir. I believe we're going to see some hard-fought racing here because these guys know they've got one more race after tonight at the Super Speedway of Talladega next week to finish out the regular season, and then the contender round starts. But you know they're still trying to get all the points that they can to put them in the top 12 after next week. But you know, with 2 races left, this one and Talladega, it's still anybody's ball game to get into that top 12.
Yes, sir.
I do want to mention the 11th and 12th place spot like I've been doing for the past couple of races because we are winding down to the top 12. In 11th, up 3 spots, Trey Galgon. He's got 256 points. He's actually tied with Tyrell Baker, who's in 10th. And Will Klein currently in 12th, down a spot from last week, 253 points. See, he's only 3 behind Galgon and Baker. So you can't count them guys out, nor can you count out really anybody, 13th on back, because it's really anybody's race.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sure, yeah. Well, short track's going to make a big difference here tonight. I think it's going to be who can keep their car the cleanest, not get involved in any wrecks. Definitely don't ride the wall like somebody just did there. And yeah, keep your car in good shape and manage your tires. Well, that's going to be a key factor. Stage racing. First stage will be on lap 50. When they come around to take lap 51, they will throw the mandatory caution. And I'm sure we're going to probably see everybody come to pit road if they haven't already under caution. Everybody will probably welcome new tires and a full tank of fuel by then.
Yes, I was extremely harsh on tires, as we all know. Anybody who's raced here at Iowa knows that tires is a big factor here. We've seen a lot of guys already, turning a lot of laps on tires to see how, bad the tires can get. Depending on the caution coming up to lap 50, that will depend on who pits and who doesn't. And of course, if they go straight 50 laps with no caution and then the competition yellow comes out, yeah, I imagine all these drivers, all 27 of them, is going to come down pit road.
Yes, sir. Nice side field. All right, folks, we're about a minute away from the national anthem. Josh, one thing I did wanted to ask you, though, was do they have a quick fix here tonight?
I actually just got done looking at that. No, it is a 17x incident limit, no fast repairs.
All right. You wreck it, folks, you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed.
And that's the key. You don't really want to wreck it, especially wrecking it early. You wreck it early, then you're going to be, you know, in trouble.
Yep.
Pace car speed 50, pit road speed 40. We'll talk about entering pit road here in just a little bit.
Yeah, that's a task in itself. At this track, it's you got to come off that backstretch speed and get her woed down, and it's a funny entrance on the pit road. And boy, if you don't hit that right, you're going to go either into the outside wall, or you're going to spin it coming to pit road. So you got to be very careful on pit road end. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick, play the national anthem. We'll be back in just a minute with qualifying underway. So don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. And it looks like we got Davis on the top spot there. Wow. Very cool.
Yep, Colton Davis.
I've seen him in a little while.
No, we haven't. It's nice to really see him back on track out here racing. From what I understand, he's actually a pro WC driver now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've seen him posted on Facebook recently that he finally got his Pro WC license on iRacing.
Nice.
So, if it's the same Colton Davis, which I believe it is,
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
Well, so far, Jared Darling's got the pole, but we haven't seen Marcus Richardson go out there and lay down a lap yet. That remains to be seen. Well, folks, Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. Please do subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. And folks, get the Lombard Nation in here. Where's everybody at? We're used to having well over 100 of Lombard Nation guys in here. Where are they all at? Let's get them in here.
Late in the evening, everybody's probably tired from a couple days ago.
Mrs. Lombard, how you doing? Got a lot of new faces in chat. That's good to see.
Some of these guys still trying to put in a time. Alex Warren out here just completed his first lap, looks like. Or he's on his first lap, excuse me. Hasn't really completed it yet.
There's Alex Warren, top of the leaderboard.
Oh, that's a quick time.
Sure is. Well, looks like that's going to about wrap it up. Down to the remaining seconds here of qualifying.
Hunter Combs in the number 29 machine trying to put a lap in before time's up.
Nope, not going to make it.
Not gonna make it.
All right, folks, we'll get everybody down here and let you know where everybody is starting officially. All right, Alex Warren taking the pole with a 22.099. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Actually beating Jared Darling there in second by over a tenth. Pretty good. Pretty good. Jared Darling starting in second place. Colton Davis in third. My lad Radman in fourth. Cody Miller starts fifth. Will Klein sixth. Sean Williams seventh. Bobby Cheney eighth. Femi Olat will start ninth. And Josh Robin rounds out the top 10. Josh?
Yep, Keaton Jones will start in 11th spot. Anthony Emery in 12th. Nathan Lewis in 13th. Joseph Lombard, for all you Lombard Nation people out there, 14th will be his starting position. Tyrell Baker in 15th.
Right. Somebody
Yep,
must have, somebody come in at the last second.
Yep, crashed on me too.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Nope, we'll try that again. I don't know, man, why they do that, but all right, so we were, let's see, we were
16th. Bobby Zielinski come in.
Yep. Okay.
So, yep, Bobby Zielinski will start 16th. Marcus Richardson, 17th. Ryan Kuhn, 18th. Nick Northrup, 19th. And Hunter Combs will round out top 20. Rudy.
Tom Mercier, 21st. Aaron Smith will start 22nd. John Barry, 23rd. Spencer Owens, 24th. Elijah Gracia, 25th. Trey Galgan, starting 26th. Scott Ramler in 27th. Caden Henry, 28th. James Koulibaly, 29th. Nick Indelicato will start 30th.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Here we go. 30 drivers.
Caution somewhere, caution.
All right, we're rolling out. And whenever somebody comes in at the last minute like that, it really throws IRTVO for a loop.
Yes, it does. Now, that is actually the first time it's crashed on me like that.
Yep.
I honestly can say, but I'm sure there'll be many more. We're ready to get them going here for this Iowa shootout here.
Yeah, I think they do get 2 laps here before they get the green. So, one more lap around before the green flag flies. Do that on some of the shorter tracks to get the field caught up. Bobby Zielinski be on the track?
Not seeing him.
And it crashed my IRTVO and then don't even start the race? Okay. Alright, here we go, folks. Thanks, Bobby. Pace car's about ready to head in, and we're ready to rock and roll here in Iowa tonight. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. We're off and going. A great start, even start there. Alex Warren, Jared Darling side by side. Here comes Colton Davis up to the inside. Making a pretty good run on the outside. My lad Radman. Wow, look at that run. Jared Darling to the lead.
Oh, look at the run Jared just got.
Yes, sir. The outside line already starting to work pretty good. I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to work come later on, though. Once they get a little rubber laid down on that bottom, we might see the inside line come in. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Warren back to third. Back in the field here. Femi Olat, they're still double wide back here.
Yeah, some of these guys are just right now jostling for a spot on the track. Some of them are moving back. Others are trying to move forward. But, boy, they're getting awfully close to one another. 44 and the 89 machine are getting really close to each other.
Yes,
Anthony
they are.
Emery and Sean Williams.
Well, Jared Darling grabs the first couple laps there. Make it 3 this time by. Getting those bonus points out of the way.
Jared Darling currently in 5th in points, so you know he just collected a bonus point to help him out.
Don Barry back at 27th, not far behind James Coulibaly. Joseph Lombard looking to see where he's at, coming up on Sean Williams right now. Might see a pass there in the near future. Nick Northrup just ahead of Sean. Staying with Keaton Jones. They're kind of getting single file right now, though, Josh.
Yeah, and I believe you're going to see them get more and more single file too as they wind down the laps. Of course, they just started, so they're probably going to get single file. May see a few passing the 82 sideways.
Oh, gets it going. Gonna lose a lot of positions though, and he does have damage on that car. I don't know. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can figure out what happened there to Joseph. Was all right going through the front stretch, and he got sideways going into the turn, so he must have turned it just a little too sharp. And it looks like Femi Olat, maybe he did catch a little bit of the corner of Joseph, so both of them cars are going to have just a tick of damage on them. I don't think it's going to affect too much, but no caution out on that. So Joseph back to 21st, or 27th, excuse me.
And he lost a lot of positions on that incident, but no damage. And the number 83 of Bobby Zielinski is on track.
Yeah, he is a lap down. Him and Caden Henry both started on pit road for whatever reason. Late getting in, I know Bobby was, but he's got a lot of ground to make up though. He's got a lot of race. Oh, 17 sideways, no caution. That was James Coulibaly. I think there was contact there.
Caution somewhere.
And now the caution comes out. That was different. Keaton Jones.
Keaton Jones.
Yep, let's go back and take a look at Keaton Jones' wreck here. I'm surprised Coulibaly's, he didn't actually get completely sideways in front of traffic. But okay, Keaton Jones is okay going into turn 3. And he got a little tight there coming out of 4, but again, I'm not sure where that started. Oh, contact, yeah, between him and Nick Northrup. Nick got into the back of him a little bit there. Different entrances on pit road, you know, or on into the turn like that can make a difference. You know, different checkup points and braking points can cause that problem. They are back up going, and a leader bringing everybody to pit road.
Probably not a bad start by Bobby Zielinski and Caden Henry, you know, starting on pit road. You know, Caden will get a lap back.
I believe
Caden Henry will be the wave around.
Alex Warren did not hit his pit stall right and had to pull ahead a couple of times. That's going to hurt him. And it looks like out first is going to be Jared Darling. Tom Mercier stays out. Him and my lad Radman are going to stay out, I believe. Yes, they stay out. Hopefully to try to get that bonus point. If we're going to talk to somebody, Josh, you better make it quick because the cautions go quick here.
Yeah, I was one of those. You got to be fast at it.
Want to talk to somebody? Get them quick.
Well, we'll let him go a few more laps, Randy. Rudy, how about that?
A few more laps.
A few more laps. I don't believe the cautions are over.
Oh no! Oh, I know that. Yeah. Well, that was good news for Mercier. He did get to lead that lap and got a bonus point. My lad Radman gonna stay out. Not sure if he's gonna get to lead a lap here. If he's gonna come to pit road. I don't think I'd want to stay out ahead of everybody that did come to pit road and took 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, sitting duck, man.
Well, you could cause a wreck or something, you know, but it does look like he is going to stay out. Wow.
Yeah, he is.
All right, then.
Well, that's his call.
Yeah. Well, Bobby Zielinski will get the wave by. He'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap. Whenever they get the 1 to go, they still have not got the 1 to go yet.
I believe we're going to see a lot more from these guys as they, you know, go around Iowa. Iowa is a tricky track. I mean, it's not anything like the tricky triangle of Pocono, but, you know, it's tricky in itself as, you know, the turns, because it's basically a straight circle except for the backstretch. I mean,
right.
You're turning that wheel constantly to get around the corners as the 83 of Bobby Zielinski gets his wave by to go around the pace car. They will have 1 to go. They'll be going green this time by, folks.
Get them going here, Josh.
I sure can.
I see my lad is going to start on the outside. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, sure, he'll get to start the race, but he knows these guys with these newer tires are going to be faster. Look for Jared to probably get right around him coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, probably not a bad thing for my lad. He knows everybody behind him pitted. They've got fresh tires. They've got, you know, the fuel in the vehicles, and he probably knows he's a sitting duck right now, so starting on the outside is probably not a bad idea for him. But, you know, still a long race for everybody out here.
Oh, yeah.
150 laps, and they're only coming to lap 16. So as the pace car makes its left turn dive into pit road, we'll be going green, folks. And the number 12 is off on the gas, and he got a great jump, but he is going high as far as he can. And here comes Jared Darling when he pits right up to him.
And it looks like he is going to go low there coming out of the turn. And boy, these guys they're actually having a little bit of difficulty reeling him in. Anthony Emery into third. making a bold move there on Bobby Cheney. And here goes Jared Darling for the lead. Goes to the inside of my lad Radman, and it looks like he's going to get him. That's what them new tires do for you right there. But my lad, he got some laps led to get that bonus point.
Yes,
With Bobby Cheney dove it in there real hard into turn 3. Racing pretty hard here against Anthony Emery, and they're 3 wide on the front stretch. Look at that, folks. 3 wide at Iowa. That's something you don't see every day.
Looks like they're about to go 4 wide.
Wow, I'm telling you, the way Colton Davis is in there, Alex Warren, and Anthony Emery, boy, he drove it in there real hard too. And they're still 3 wide. Colton Davis up the middle. Wow, these guys are racing like it's the last lap up here right now.
Yeah, they are, and it ain't.
Yeah, well, Colton Davis did get around Bobby Cheney, but he's not done yet. And Jared Darling's loving it right now. He's watching in his rearview mirror, seeing these guys race so hard like this, and he's just pulling away.
Yes, he is, and of course we had almost an incident back here with the number 48 of Will Klein. They were 3 wide. Will Klein just kind of said, "Nope, I've had enough." And as he was backing down, he got a little bump, but didn't spin him, kept it straight. They're still green flag racing here at Iowa.
Very good, very good. John Williams in the 11th.
Oh, Tyrell Baker off the track. I don't know what happened to Tyrell. I'll go back and take a look.
Uh-oh. Anthony Emery, second. Well, I think while these guys are going green, let's do a little crank it up here, folks. See what it does here at Iowa. Very cool, very cool. All right, Joseph Lombard back into 17th. Trying to work his way back up to the front. Matt Ramler in 11th, coming from 27th to 11th. Big mover.
Amazing.
Yes, sir. Nick Indelicato, actually another one coming from 30th to 12th. Having a solid run here.
Yes, he is.
Some guys... Go ahead.
I was just going to tell you, I got to look at Tyrell's little incident. It was just a product of 3 wide racing back there with Tyrell. He got bumped, got clipped, got into another car, tried to save it, went right into the wall.
Well, looking here, Spencer Owens in 14th. Another big mover coming up from 24th to 14th, so picking up 10 spots. Nathan Davis actually going backwards a couple. Trey Galgan, 26th to 16th, another 10-spot mover. They're double wide back here. Femi Olat started 9th and way back in 18th. But look for him to improve on that for sure. Him and Keaton Jones battling up really hard right now. And there's Marcus Richardson. He got by Femi, and now he's going to drive by Keaton Jones. Wow. Marcus is on the move.
Yes, he is. He is on the move, picking them off one by one.
Well, back up front, as they all got sorted out here, now Colton Davis wound up getting by Anthony Emery, and now Anthony's in a battle here with Bobby Cheney. Anthony does have a little right front damage on his car, but I think he's it's not really affecting the car too much. Alex Warren right there behind Bobby. Really good battle in here between these guys. Nick Northrup in 6th, Josh Robbins 7th. Josh coming from 10th up to 7th. We've seen him do some good stuff here in the last couple of weeks, boy. Josh Robbins has definitely come a long way.
Yes, he has. You know, he's been, proving himself worthy to race in these cars along in the Gen 6 car. And he's just been pushing himself further and further up front. And he's doing the same thing here in this race.
Well, Jared Darling's starting to get a little company here. Colton Davis is reeling him in. Down to 1 second behind Jared Darling. Colton's coming. Bobby Cheney and Alex Warren did get by Anthony Emery, but now we've got a battle here between Alex Warren and Bobby Cheney, and Warren trying to make the move on Bobby here. 4th position, that would be for 3rd.
Yeah, can the number 2 make it stick, though? That's the problem.
All right, we're about 16 laps away from the first stage 50 laps. Back in the field, Caden Henry, 22nd. Cody Miller started 5th place and now is way back in 23rd. Bobby Zielinski there started a lap down, got his lap back, and working his way back up through the field here is up to 24th. Joseph Lombard, 25th. Tom Mercier, 26th. Aaron Smith, 27th. And quite a ways back, though, Elijah Gracia. He's back here pretty much on his own. He's got James Coulibaly working with him there, but James is about 3 laps down. Terrell Baker, another one, by himself, and he's about to get passed up here by the leader. And Terrell does have some damage on his car.
Yeah, Terrell's got some damage from that. He's got some damage from that incident that happened earlier.
Colton Davis now down to 0.6 of a second. Jared's got to start feeling the pressure here. He really hasn't had much pressure here in the most recent laps, but now he's got to play the lap traffic here, getting by Terrell Baker, and he does do that pretty well. So Colton Davis now, he's got to get by Terrell Baker, and we have a caution. Wow. And looking here, oh wow, no, that wasn't it. Did you find where it was?
I have not seen where it was.
Where that caution was? I don't know. Really weird where it was.
Yep.
And it's not the stage, so can't say it was a stage. I don't know. Don't know where it was. Was it thrown by an admin?
Let me check. No, it was not.
That's weird. I don't know where it was. All right, coming down pit road again here, even though they're not that far from the first stage. See what Jared Darling does this time. I'm sure it's going to be a 4-tire stop. Alex Warren much better in his pit stop that time. He didn't have to pull forward 2 times. Now the race is going to be off pit road here. Jared Darling is out first. Very nice. Well, Terrell Baker stayed out to, I guess, I'm assuming to try to get his lap back, but I guess that didn't work out for him. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was there, but all right, we're going to get somebody down here to talk to him. How about get Nathan Davis down here? Or Nathan Lewis, I'm sorry.
You're right.
Nathan Lewis, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Nathan, how's your race going for you out there on the slick track, Iowa?
I was doing good there to Caden door slam me in the turn 1. Set me back at least 8 to 10 spots, but I was doing pretty good there. Nice action there going 3 wide.
How bad is the damage?
It was about 40 seconds, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it looks like you got a lot of damage. Was there any optional effects on it? Or?
Yeah, it was 40 seconds optional, which I fixed it all up.
Wow. Okay.
But he slammed me the turn 1, so.
Well, how slick is the track out there? Is there starting to get a little rubber laid down where you're starting to see maybe an upper groove form?
I don't know. It's hard to tell yet because it's only lap 41, but right now we can still run anywhere. But I was looking at Marcus. He's the fast one here. He was able to run the bottom like nothing. It's just crazy to me.
Oh yeah, he's alien-like, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping, hoping the grip goes up top so we can run it more.
Right. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and good luck out there tonight. Just try to keep the car in one piece. Anyhow, get a good finish out of it.
Yeah, I might have something if I see Caden again, but.
All right, be careful.
Yep.
All right, so Jared Darling, Bobby Cheney on the front row. Wow. Cheney making his move here, Josh.
Yes, he sure is. He's rocking and rolling in the number 59. Of course, you know they'll be getting another yellow here in about 8 laps for the competition yellow at lap 50. So you do get, I believe, stage points for that. Am I correct, Rudy?
Yes, you do.
So I think we'll see some many battles going on between these guys to win the stage and get into the top 10 at least for those stage points.
Right. Yes. All right, that's the one to go. They're going to double up here. Lights are out on the pace car, and we all know what that means. We're going back green next time by here, folks, on lap 44.
Yep, Jared Darling's opting to go on the inside with Bobby Cheney on the outside. Josh Roblin will be starting on the outside in the second row. The number 3 of Femio Lat will be on the inside of him. The number 2 of Alex Warren will be on the inside, and the number 71 of Colton Davis will be on the outside of him. That is your first 3 rows and the top 6 drivers.
All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's in. All right, we're under green. Back to green here. Femio Lat with a good start on the inside of Bobby Chain. He's going to take over second real quick. And now that he's up here, we got a wreck. Colton Davis, I just seen Colton in that. I'm trying to catch up with him here. And they're still wrecking here. Holy smokes. Let's go back and take a look at this. A couple of cars got together on that restart. Alex Warren's on the inside of Colton Davis here on this restart. Nick Northrup drops it to the bottom. And I don't think Colton seen him there come down, and they touched. And, oh, wow. Northrup come right back up the hill into Colton Davis. Oh, my. We got more cars involved in it, too. So, golly, man. And I'll tell you what, near hit there by Joseph Lombard. He did a good job of missing it, but he did get tagged by, I believe that was Aaron Smith. Trying to find, no, that was James Coulibaly that got into him actually in the Dollar General car. So we had a few other contacts after the wreck. So Oh, man. Getting pretty abusive out there, Josh.
Yeah, they are, and I believe I believe it was the number 72.
It looks like Nick
got a little bit of damage.
Nick Northrup and Colton Davis are both out of the race. So I don't know, it may have been something there. They may have gotten removed. I'm not sure. Kind of looked a little bit, a little purposeful. How do you say that? So I don't know. That's up to the admins. I'm not here to make that call.
Well, they wasn't removed.
Okay.
They did disconnect, so went back and looked at that. They just disconnect. I'm sure they had so much damage on their vehicle that they just couldn't continue.
Yeah,
so,
how do you be competitive, with damage like that on your vehicle? So the only 2 out of the race right now. We still got 28 drivers in the race and 27 of them on the lead lap. And right now, Joseph Lombard is the last one on the lead lap. And he was involved in that. He did get hit in the side there by James Coulibaly, so he does have damage. Hopefully that car's not so damaged that it explodes or whatever. We don't want to see the engine blow.
Now, we do have a couple of cars on pit road, though. I want to mention Spencer Owens in the number 5 machine and Elijah Gracia in the number 14 machine. They are both sitting on pit road. Probably getting damage fixed, as I can see. Of course, number 14, Elijah, is coming back out on track now, or he's coming out of his pit stall, so he'll be back on track momentarily.
Yep, and James Coulibaly's still on pit road, but I just seen Joseph Lombard come down pit road. He's going to see what kind of damage is on that car. As we're about to go back green here, I think. No, one more lap to go, I think. Yep, one more lap before they get cut loose here. Should be getting 1 to go this time by. Tom Mercier going to stay out here. He wants to get his lap back. So he'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap.
Well, they're going to have a 1-out shootout, or is it going to go green and then go yellow? Well, that'll be pretty much a 1-lap shootout, if that's the case.
I think it'll go green and yellow. I think. I'm not really sure. I have seen them hold them under caution just to get the stage done, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out right here if they get the 1 to go sign. Yep, lights are out. It looks like we're going to have about a 1 or 2 lap shootout here to end the first stage. It'll be a 1 lap shootout, and then they'll throw the caution. So what Jared's got to do right now is he's got to try to defend that position there from Femi Olat. Everybody wants this stage win. What's he going to do, Josh? He's got to just, like, as soon as that pace car hits pit road, he's got to be right on that loud pedal and stay with it all the way around.
Yeah, he does. He's got to keep Femi Olat behind him and Bobby Chaney. Bobby Chaney has been really fast in this race. So,
yes, he has.
He's got to keep Bobby and Femi behind him. He's got to get a great jump on here and just hold it.
Get him going, brother.
No, I sure can. For the 1-lap shootout before they end the stage at lap 50, Jared Darling on the inside. They are tightening up the field. Pace car dives in. Jared's on the gas. Waits no time.
Ready, green,
Red flag racing for a 1-lap shootout to end the stage.
Well, that's exactly what he needed to do. If he can hold off Femi for this 1 lap right here coming around, he will get the stage win, I do believe, because they'll throw the caution. Once he crosses the line, they're going to throw the caution. Femi coming to the inside. He wants them stage points. Jared not threatened at all, and I believe the caution should come out now, and Jared's going to hold him off. Yes. So Jared Darling wins the first stage. Nice. Well, we're going to get him down here if he's in here and talk to him about that. Jared Darling. Got a copy?
Hey, how we doing?
Hey, pretty good, man. Well, yeah, you did just exactly what you needed to do right there to hold off Femi Olat for this stage win. How many points you get for that?
This should be 10, yeah.
10 points. Nice. All right. Well, were you worried there when you seen Femi go to the bottom?
Not really. I think he took 2 tires there, so I didn't think he'd have the grip. I think he was just trying to get some stage points there. So I knew if I had the top, I'd have the momentum off the corner. Momentum on these restarts running the top, it's pretty key. So I wasn't too worried. If I got it, I knew if I got a good jump, I was pretty confident I had it.
Well, you know, you got out ahead there of everybody and pulled away a little bit. They were racing pretty hard behind you. I bet you were loving that in your rearview mirror. But you got a little less than 100 to go here. How strong is the car against all these other competitors out here right now?
Yeah, so far, pretty good. I'm really fast in the short run, long run. I kind of fall off, and Colton was running me down there that one run, but I see he crashed out, so that's, you know, I don't like to see people get crashed out, but I know he was definitely a top contender I'd have to worry about. But I'm sure by the end of this race, Marcus and Bobby will decide to try and get up here and, you know, break my heart. So.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's a given.
But I've had this race circled all year. This is my favorite racetrack on the sim, so I love this track. So hopefully it can keep it up front and defend when they get here and hold them off. I mean, that'd be awesome to get a win here.
Yes, sir, it would. It would be good to see you in Victory Lane again there, brother. But Hunt Brothers Pizza, huh? Must be a local Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the scheme, and plus it's for the Xfinity series. It's my favorite driver scheme as well. So yeah, I like the scheme too. The green on it looks cool at night.
Yeah, that's look pretty good. All right, Jared, well, we're gonna let you go. Good luck out there now.
All right, thanks.
All right, brother. All right, very cool. So Jared does come home with the first stage win, and see, a lot of these guys did not pit. They were just on pit road just short time ago, so you know track position is going to be that valuable. Now checking in on Marcus Richardson, he is back in 10th. Bobby Zielinski in 12th place. So these guys are coming.
Yeah, they are coming, and of course they've got less than 100 laps to do it. But we know how Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski both race. Of course, we know how Bobby Chaney races too. So you know, can't count out Bobby Chaney. He's currently up here rolling in 4th, and he's got a very, very, very fast car too. So expect a lot of these guys who's racing, you know, mid-pack to back of the pack right now. Expect them to be fighting for a top 5, top 10, and maybe a win here.
Yep. Is Joshua. Okay. Man, I got all messed up there. Okay, Will Klein. I like Josh Robbins' paint job, man. That's an awesome paint job.
Well, that is pretty.
He did that specifically for tonight's race because Iowa being a corn state, you know, they produce a lot of corn for the country, and it's got corn on the hood. A brand. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, waiting for the lights to go out here, folks. Get restarted. They're going to have about 94 to go, I think, when they get the green. So 94 laps.
Can't count out the number 2 back here of Alex Warren. He'll actually be starting onto the inside of in the 3rd spot. He'll be actually starting behind Femi, or are they switching?
I don't know what they're doing. They're just waiting on the one to go here before they get lined up, and I'm not too sure, but I think Jared Darling might be going to start on the outside. Okay, lights are out. Now they'll be forming up here and getting the field tightened up. Yeah, Warren's going to start on the inside. Bobby Chaney on the outside.
I didn't know what Bobby was doing.
Maybe he didn't know either. Maybe he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure what Alex Warren was doing or something there.
Confusing the daylights out of me.
I'm telling you. Well, Lombard back in 25th. Aaron Smith, 24th. Those guys way back in the field. John Barry, the league owner, 26th position for him. Trying to keep that car out of harm's way and don't get any damage on it. That's going to be a key factor here at Iowa tonight. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car heads to pit road. Jared Darling, Femi Olat, side by side. Jared gets a good start. Kind of snuck that in on Femi Olat a little bit. He did it on the last restart. And Jared said that he knew Femi only took 2 tires. These guys did not pit, so Femi's out there on two tire change, where most of these other guys got 4. Bobby Chaney to the inside. Yeah, tell me they are almost about to go 3 wide right there. Femi Olat took a look on the inside. Alex Warren and Bobby Chaney do make contact. Bobby gets slid up the hill there a little bit. And Will Klein going to get by Josh Robin. Now Josh taking a look to the inside of Alex Warren. Femi Olat still putting the pressure on Jared Darling. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to see Jared crack under that pressure. He just needs to stay focused. Don't look in the rearview mirror. Just look out the windshield.
Yeah, just keep concentrated on what's in front of you, not who or what is behind you. And no, I'm not calling Femi Olat a what either.
All right,
Femi
back.
Olat is an amazing racer.
Yep, Femi Olat, yeah. Anthony Emery back here in 14th position. Keeping an eye on Marcus Richardson moving up through the field here. Does come into 7th now.
Well, and they're stacked right back here.
Yes, they are.
Miller.
Yep, Cody kind of boxing in Bobby Zielinski there with Nick Indelicato on the outside.
Radman off the track. No caution.
Oh, yeah? Vlad Radman? He
I don't
gets
know
it
why
going. No
I'm calling Miller.
damage. No damage on the car. That's good. All right, back up front, Jared Darling.
And it's amazing. 55 laps led, Rudy. 55 laps.
Yep.
Now make it 56 for Jared Darling. But
Yep.
he's got company.
Yeah, he's led all but 5 laps here tonight. Isn't that something?
Jared, I believe, will have the car to beat. He's got to keep concentrating. He's got to keep doing what he's doing. He's got to keep that number 3 of Femi Olat behind him. And, Femi is not getting too far behind him. He is right there with him.
Sure thing.
There it goes. He just can't get that pass.
Nope. Hunter Combs, 15th position for Hunter, and Sean Williams right behind him. Guys really putting it on. Lombard, they're changing it up back here. Lombard gets around Terrell Baker. Now Baker's back on the lead lap, but he does have some pretty hefty damage on that car. But so does Joseph Lombard. He's coming back.
Yeah, Joseph, that damage on, the damage itself on this track really doesn't hurt it any unless you have, engine damage.
Right.
Because I guess the draft or the wind really doesn't play effect, so to speak.
Well, I'll be broadcasting for Joseph Lombard's league here coming up on February 24th. We're going to be broadcasting races for Joseph Lombard's league. He's supposed to be getting me logos and stuff, so we'll find out. I don't even know what the name of the league is or anything yet. Hasn't given me any specifics.
Lombard Nation League, I don't know.
Got one there way out of the way. That's John Barry. Goes a lap down. And he does have damage on the car. I didn't think he did have damage, but he does. Got a little right front damage, and the whole field's going to pass him up. Goes 1 lap down. Wow.
Well, Femi Olat almost had Jared Darling just a little bit ago as they were getting around John Barry, but Femi just can't get that car to stick. That could be the 2 tires or what, but he's still side by side with Jared Darling, but yet Jared Darling is going to lead yet another lap.
Yep. Well, as long as Jared can stay on that high side like that, and it's going to be very hard for Femi to get that run off the corner with that 2-tire change, and of course now they're probably starting to get a little more equalized here, and Femi knows that eventually, if he keeps up the pressure, eventually he'll probably get that run on Jared, but as Jared's tires wear down a little bit more.
Yes, we do. We got a battle back here for 3rd place. Bobby Chaney and Alex Warren again. They're trying to battle. Bobby's trying to battle on the inside of Alex, and still hasn't made the pass yet. But great run for Bobby just then, but he just can't get it to stick.
Oh, Lombard Online Racing Association. Okay, well, see, I didn't know that because Joseph didn't tell me the name of the league. Thank you. Thank you, Mike, or Mark, excuse me. Yeah, I'll be starting that on February 24th. And Bobby Cheney does. Oh, he hasn't really cleared Alex Warren. Alex gets a pretty good run off the corner, does come back and beats him to the line. Now they're going 3 wide. Josh Robbins slips in there. He says, all right, I've been riding behind you guys long enough, and I am tired of that. I'm going to pass both of you in one turn. Look at that. Uh-oh. What the heck? Josh has blinked out. How did he blink out right there? Been noted to do that from time to time. And here comes Will Klein, going to make it 3 wide again. Oh, and Alex Warren slips in there. Oh my gosh, I don't know about these guys, man. I'm telling you, this is a track that I would not be doing that kind of racing on.
Me either.
Iowa Community Swimming Pool.
Who said that?
Yeah, here comes Marcus Richardson to join in on the fun.
Yep, coming from 17th. You know, we've seen him battle his way back up here. And the number 83 of Bobby Zielinski just getting around the number 28 of Cody Miller. Yeah, we got to talking about them two earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Jared Darling. So here they come.
Well, Scott Ramler hanging on to the top 10 here after starting 27th. That's great news for Scott. He needs a good finish. And we got another battle up here in the front. Boy, I'm going to tell you, these guys just keep battling. Jared's got to stay focused. I mean, he can beat Femi off of the high side every single turn that Femi tries it. But and I'm thinking Femi might be running out of tires to keep doing that now.
Yeah, he probably is. You know, taking 2 tires, and now he's running out of tires. I don't know which one he changed, but, you know, them other 2 tires are in worse condition than what them other 2 are.
Oh,
so
sure.
I'm sure Femi's feeling it right now.
Yep. Bobby Cheney, 3rd place. Josh Robin, 4th. Will Klein got around the outside there of Alex Warren, and here comes Marcus. He's going to do the same. And Bobby Zielinski. They're all driving around the outside. That outside line is working pretty good.
Yep, that outside line has picked up the speed. It has picked up the passing lane, and I'm sure everybody's picking up on that as we speak. But Alex Warren is kind of stuck on that bottom. There he goes. He got the number 2 of Alex Warren got up high.
And now as he gets up high like that, Cody Miller makes a bid to the inside. And I don't know, they're going to be coming real close there. Oh my, that he does get by him. So Alex Warren does almost loses another position. Cody's really battling hard with him right now. Bobby Cheney coming up on Femi Olad. As you see, Femi has actually given up on trying to battle with Jared. He's probably just completely worn them tires out right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he has, you know, and these guys will be pitting. They'll have to, if they go green, they'll have to pit. They'll have to get tires in the field. They cannot run 100 laps or so on a tank of fuel, or the tires especially. So I believe you'll see at least one more lap, Rudy, or one more pit, or maybe 2.
Yep. Yeah, they can make it on fuel, but I don't think they're going to want to. Tires are going to be the key here tonight. So looks like Ryan Kuhn trying to make a run on Hunter Combs. And Hunter's going to get by. Wow, he's going to drive right on by Keaton Jones there at the line. So Keaton Jones goes back 1 position. Hunter's on the move.
Yeah, and the 16 is right up on the 29. Oh, man, they were close at the time. The 73 looking on the inside now of the 16 of Keaton Jones. And Ron Kuhn will make that pass.
He sure does. Nice move. And Hunter does get around Caden Henry. Henry back in 12th place, but still a big move here for him, picking up 16th position so far in this race. And we're well past halfway, folks. Cheney is coming up on Femi Olat right now, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him to try to make a pass there on Femi, because Femi's tires, I think, are just totally gone on that car right now. All that battling he did with Jared Darling.
Yeah, I'm sure they're toasted, and they're probably showing wire, may have a few holes in them, and I'm sure he's feeling it. But Top 5, here we go. Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski both have pushed their way into 4th and the 5th spot. So they are coming.
And there goes Bobby making the pass on Femi Olat. Goes into 2nd place. Very good. In the meantime, Jared Darling is just getting away. He's out here just driving his line, holding his line, and nobody to battle with him right now. Relaxed. Got his feet up on the dash, tunes playing on the radio, and he's just enjoying life right now. Got 70.
Coffee.
Yep, cup of coffee.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have a caution.
James Coulibaly was involved in that.
Oh my, let's go check it out here. Got sideways, I think, right in front of the leader, too. That's not good. Well, that was a nice green flag run.
Yes, it was, and I'm sure we'll see them all come down pit road.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm watching Coulibaly here.
Ooh, the 17 and the 12.
Oh,
Looks like they
yep,
touched.
contact, yep. And the 12 continues on. That was Malad Radman. But that was just enough that it sent Coulibaly around. And I'm telling you, just right in front of John Barry and the leader. So, man, that could have been pretty disastrous for Jared Darling.
Yes, it could have. And here they come down pit road. And the number 17 of James Coulibaly does have to stay out, you know, because he is several laps down. John Barry as well. But everybody else has come down pit road.
Well, they want us in chat to talk to Joseph Lombard, so we'll try. We'll see. I can't talk to the same person every single week. You know, that's the thing. You know, you got to kind of share it around a little bit. But we'll go ahead and talk to Joe here real quick. As soon as they come off of pit road, he may be trying to get a little damage fixed too. I'm not sure. He's back on the lead lap. That's good. And yeah, that's what he's doing. He's getting a little damage fixed. So you could probably go ahead and talk to him, Josh, if you want to.
All right, let me see if I can drag him up here. Joseph Lombard, this is Josh from the booth, man. Got a copy?
I do, man. How are you?
Hey, Joseph, I'm doing fine, man. Well, you're back on the lead lap. Probably not the race you wanted, but how's it going for you down there, man?
Adventurous. Very adventurous, indeed. Yeah, the first incident, it was 100% my fault. I just drove down the corner too much and saved that. And then the second wreck happened right in front of the field, like in front half the field. I thought they were going to spin on the outside lane and stay up there. Then at the last second, they spun down the racetrack in front of me. And I spun it on purpose just to miss it, because I knew if I didn't spin my car on purpose with that one, I was going to T-bone them. So I spun on purpose, and then I was hoping James would miss it. Even though the wreck was happening a long time ago, he just didn't break it on, just T-boned me in the side. So it is what it is. I mean, I didn't get too much damage out of it, surprisingly. I got all the damage fixed up, so I'm good to go. However, it's just a little bit down on horsepower right now, so I'm just trying to salvage this race to the end, because the car isn't all that spectacular right now. But yeah, pretty wild out here, I will say.
Well, all right, Joseph. Do you still have enough of the car there to, according to the back of your bumper, to chase the corn?
Yeah, you know, this morning I went down to the local cornfield just about 5 miles down the road, and you know, one of the farmers hit me up saying, "Hey, you know what? We would like some corn on your race car. Would you mind if we put some corn on your race car?" I'm like, "How can I turn that offer down?" So I'm like, "Absolutely, I would love corn on my race car." So chase the corn. Actually, the chase the corn thing was my mother's idea. So so it's you know, it's funny. You know, and you know what? It fits, this track fits this state. We're in the corn state after all. So, you know, so anyways, I'm just proud to be a proud sponsor of corn for this race.
Well, all right, Joseph, man. Well, good luck out there. Keep that car in one piece, man. Just run your race, bud. I mean, it's still quite a bit of laps left. You got plenty of time to do what you need to do. Good luck.
All right, thanks, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the race too.
Oh, we are, man.
All right, lights are out. They're going back green next time by. Jared Darling, Femi Lad on the front row. Everybody's got new tires. Bobby Cheney, Marcus Richardson in the second row. Bobby Zielinski and Josh Robin in the third row. Get him going, Josh.
Now I sure can, Rudy. Jared Darling's opting to choose the inside line here. See if he can get a great run on Femi Lad. But everybody's equal pretty much now. Pace car dives in. Jared Darling is on the gas. Femi Lad tried to time it, but didn't work out too well for Femi, and Jared pulls away into first place.
And Marcus Richardson on the outside of Bobby Cheney. They got the new tires. Bobby just needs to clear Marcus. I'm not sure if he can or if he's really trying right there. He may be. I think he's got a good run right here. But Femi Olat looking to the inside of Jared Darling. And again, can't make that pass.
That low side is not the passing lane, apparently. And I don't know if Femi knows that or not, if he just is trying to drive his race. You know, everybody has their own line that they drive. So, But here comes Marcus Richardson.
Yep, he's going to make the pass on Femi Olat. I don't know how he does that, man. He's like 5 mile an hour faster than everybody else out there and makes the pass look good. Makes it look easy. Zielinski's trying that on Bobby Cheney, but he's not having too good a luck right now. As these guys are all gaggled up together. Josh Robin right there. Josh has done an excellent job of staying right in the reach of this top 5. So is Will Klein. Will Klein's been steadily staying right there. Alex Warren was up there racing with the leaders. Started on the pole and raced with them quite hard and still has not led a lap yet today.
Marcus almost had Jared Darling up front here, but just same thing Femi Olat's having issues with. Cannot pass on that low side. Of course, we did see Marcus earlier make the pass. Well, make the pass on Femi on the low side, but he can't get around Jared Darling. So
yeah, Jared is hooked up.
That low side.
Jared's hooked up, man, big time right now. I mean, if you can pull away from Marcus Richardson like that, man, I'm telling you, he is hooked up. Marcus takes another look on the bottom, but again, he can't get that run to coming off the turn. He'll keep working at it, though. He's not going to give up. That Marcus never gives up on stuff like that. He'll eventually get by him. Zielinski still working on Cheney back here. This is that's a good battle between them because Cheney's really strong on the outside. Zielinski does clear him and takes over the 4th position. Now he's working to catch up to Femi Olat as these guys continue to battle up here. All right, let's go back in the field here a little ways. Keaton Jones and Nick Indelicato. These guys in a really good battle. Aaron Smith now back into the battling here. Coming from 22nd. Lad Radman, 17th. After starting 4th tonight. He's got a long ways to go to get back up to the front. Does have a little damage, but nothing major. Just probably a little handling issue or something there. Boy, I'll tell you, this is really turning out to be one heck of a battle here up in the front. And now Femi Olat's putting the pressure on Marcus Richardson as he's getting pressured from behind by Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, but look at Bobby diving it to the inside of the number 3 of Femi Olat, trying to get around him. Just can't make it stick on that low side.
It's very difficult. Zielinski's not going to give up on that either. He's got a nose under Femi right now, and he's not going to give up, and he may get a twofer out of that as he comes up almost to the inside of Marcus Richardson.
No, you know there's some communicating going on here. There's gotta
Oh yeah. Well, they're both pros, you know, and they know how to drive these cars probably a lot better than you and I, I'm sure. And they know where to go on each track, where the best line is. I'm sure they've probably practiced a ton this week. So So, but Marcus, there he goes to the bottom again. And Bobby Cheney now battling with Femi Olat side by side. Go back here in the field, Sean Williams and Tom Mercier. These guys in a good battle back here. Mercier going to clear Sean Williams. Well, almost cleared him. That high side is just so unpredictable. Nathan Lewis, 22nd. Elijah Gracia, 23rd. Checking in on Joseph Lombard, still in 25th. Low on horsepower, he says, so he's just trying to survive it right now, but started 14th and is way back in 25th after getting involved in a couple of wrecks. So, all right, back up front, Jared Darling, Marcus Richardson. Marcus gets a pretty good run that time off of turn 4, but Jared's going to pull away, and he's still leading.
Yeah, that highlight for Jared Darling has got his car hooked up. He is just dominating this race in the laps. But, you know, we are less than 50 to go right now, and this race is still not over with.
Oh, no. And the thing of it is right now is who can save their tires the best. And we know Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski are very good at saving tires. And you heard Jared say that he was good on the short run, but the long run, his tires faded pretty quick. And, you know, I look for something to happen here probably in the next 5 or 6 laps or maybe 8 laps, that these guys, Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski, will probably try again, and they will probably get by Jared next time, because he's going to start feeling the fall off on them tires. And those guys, being tire savers that they are, they're not feeling the fall off like he is.
No, and you are correct on that. You know, they can save the tires, but, you know, Jared's been learning, too, how to save tires from old Mr. Tire Saver Air Audi. Oh. And, you know, he's, of course, Harry's not in the race, but there goes Marcus.
Oh, yep, he did. He picked just the right moment, and Jared does this crossover, but Marcus led a lap. Jared does the crossover, but now their roles are reversed here. Marcus is on the outside and gets that huge run off the corners and holds on to the lead. Bobby Zielinski now to the inside of Jared Darling. Jared said he knew them guys were coming up through the field, and that's what he dreaded the most. And here they are. He's mixed right in with both of them.
Yes, sir. He is right in between Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski. Of course, you know, this is a 1-2-3, you know, race right here. Of course, race ain't over, but here's the thing. These tires wear down quickly. Do you pit again to finish out this race, or do you just keep going?
Well, I guess that depends on the driver. Some drivers we may see in the back might pit again just to make sure that they've got fresh tires, in hopes that maybe these guys might get together or something and they'll be able to get up there. You know, it's really hard to say. It all depends on the driver. But now that Marcus has got cleared of Jared Darling, he's pulling away.
Yes, he is. You know, Jared's back here battling with Bobby Zielinski, and the number 3 tapped the wall.
Yes, he did.
Bobby Cheney around 50 left.
Yep, he does clear him, so Cheney into 4th.
Josh Robin in the number 8 machine back here, just pacing himself. He's back here just driving his own race. You know, a top 10 for Josh Robin would be outstanding, but I'm sure Josh is thinking, I want to win.
That's right. Now, Cody Miller. We ain't talked too much about Cody Miller tonight. Back in 11th place after starting 5th. Hunter Combs in 12th after starting 20th. And Caden Henry started 28th up to 13th.
Good run by Caden Henry.
Yes, it is. I'd take that any day of the week right there.
Yes, sir. You are correct on that.
Scott Rambler. Now, we've seen Scott way up in the field there earlier, but he's hanging on to 16th right now after starting 27th. We got a good battle here going on between Nick and Delicato and Milad Radman. Radman is up to 18th. Continuing to work his way back to the front slowly but surely. Nick and Delicato just got into the outside wall there coming out of the turn. And he does have quite a bit of right side front damage. And but like you said earlier, Josh, aerodynamics here don't mean anything. As long as it didn't knock the toe out on that car, which I highly doubt, don't look that serious. And you know, that would create handling problems. And I don't see that right now. He's actually coming off the turns very nicely. So. Walensky. Walensky did get by Jared Darling, goes into second. And now Jared could be in danger of, see, his tires are pretty much gone now. That racing he was doing to get away from them guys, Jared pretty much worn out his tires.
Yes, he has. You know, he's fallen back all the way to the third spot. He's in trouble by Bobby Chaney back here in the number 59 Exalted machine. If Bobby gets a run on Jared, Bobby ain't going to slow down. He's going to try to make the pass on Jared Darling.
And we were talking, when we talked to Jared there earlier, he said he was afraid that Marcus and Bobby would get there and steal his thunder. He led 99 laps today, and for somebody else to grab the win out, that's going to be a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it's going to be a heartbreaker for Jared. But see, the thing about it is, Jared Darling, he has the most laps led cannot be beaten. He has led the most laps in this race, and it will stick. So congratulations to Jared on that one. And here goes Bobby Chaney.
Yep, and also don't forget he did win the first stage, so that's 10 extra points in his pocket right there.
Yes, it is. You know, I got to looking at the point standings here. Jared Darling, who's currently in 5th, got the 10 stage points. I'm not sure if that goes on to the points here, but he was only 4 behind Femi Olat. And of course, him and Femi was battling up earlier today.
Right.
And, you know, that's like, you know, that was really close between them two.
Jared right now is still hanging on to 3rd. He's really struggling hard right now with Bobby Chaney. Yeah, he's going to hold on to it. Bobby Chaney's just, you know, I think Bobby knows if he keeps battling Jared like that, he's just going to wear them tires out. So they're coming up on John Barry. John still in 27th place, 5 laps down now. Golly. Oh, and they just went 3 wide right around him. Gosh, I'm telling you. Those guys, they've got it going on, man. They know how to drive these cars. Chaney does clear Jared Darling. Now Darling back to 4th.
Will Klein back here rolling in the 7th position currently. He started 6th, so he's running about where he started. He is 12th in points right now. And what an excellent finish this would be for Will Klein to, you know, push him even further into hopefully the contender round of the top 12.
Right. Ryan Kuhn back here in 8th. Cody Miller 9th. And Cody's got company here with Anthony Emery trying to put the moves on him and get by him. And here goes Cody Miller making a look on the inside here of Ryan Kuhn. That would be for 7th place. Got a pretty good run that time off of turn 2. Car looked a little squirrely on exit, but I think he might have something for Ryan. But Ryan's in that top groove where you can get them solid runs off the corner. It's going to be very difficult for Cody to pass him.
Yes, it is. Cody's going to have to think twice. The number 74 of John Barry's right in front of the 73. You know, that may open the door up for Cody Miller, and it does.
It does, yes. That kind of made Ryan Kuhn have to check up a little bit. Nice pass by Cody Miller. Very nice. Well, Ryan's going to try to take a look on the inside and go back by him. And he does get back by Cody Miller. Those two racing it pretty hard right now.
Hey, they're doing the swap drafting, but you can't really draft here.
Nope. Don't work.
Don't work. Boy, Marcus has just dominated since he's got up here in the first spot. He's now got a 1.3 second, 1.4 second lead over Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
He's just pulling away.
We got 28 to go. Coming to 27 to go this time by. And I'm kind of thinking we've seen the last of the cautions here. Maybe. These guys are spread out pretty well around the track. And if anything serious happens, it's probably, oh boy, Sean Williams just got a, he's going to make a twofer here out of this here. He just got by Nick Indelicato. Now he's taking a look to the inside of Eaton Jones. Trying to put Taylor Swift up there, possibly into the top 15 if he can. He loves his Taylor Swift, don't he? Him and Cody Miller?
Yes, they do. I mean, I call them Twinkies. Twinkies.
Well, Sean did make the pass, though. Aaron Smith battling here with Scott Ramler. Might make the pass on the outside, and he's going to be right there enough to where he may get a run on Caden Henry eventually. Caden comes up the hill a little bit, kind of puts the block on Aaron Smith. That opens the bottom up for Scott Rambler, but we know how that bottom is. Very, very difficult to pass on the bottom.
Yeah, it's very difficult to pass on the bottom. I mean, we've seen a couple of people make the passes on the bottom, but there's a few and far between have been able to do it. That high side is probably the passing lane. Boy, the 70 just gave the 19 a push.
Oh, yeah. Little bump drafting going on, even though there is no draft. Vlad Radman still in 19th. Tom Mercier, 20th. Let's go back here and check on my old buddy Terrell Baker. He's still going around the tractor, a couple of laps down. Trying to make the best of it here after starting 15th. He's back in 26th, a couple laps down. One lap down, I guess. He's giving everybody plenty of room to get by him. He's just not up to full power, having difficulties. John Barry, 27th. James Coulibaly, 28th on the track. 8 laps down. Been in several spins and a couple of cautions. We have a caution. Caden Henry. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go take a look. Not sure exactly what happened. It was something with Caden Henry, I do believe. They were going slow on the track. Yeah, this was in that battle there with Aaron Smith. Oh, yeah, contact right there. Caden Henry going to go up into the wall hard. Aaron Smith gets into the back of him again. And contact with the 57, puts the 57 into the wall, and then he spins him. Yes, sir. So they're going to be hard into the wall. Scott Rambler and Caden Henry. And that does bring out the caution. Well, you know what? This is probably a good thing right now. They're all going to come to pit road. They're going to get fresh tires, and this is going to be one heck of a battle to the end.
Yes, it is. It's going to be one heck of a battle because everybody's going to be on a level playing field. They'll have about 18 to go, roughly, when they get the green flag drop, 17 or 18. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be interesting to see what Jared Darling in the number 1 machine is going to do to get himself back up there to hopefully pass Marcus Richardson and Bobby Chaney and all them guys, or, you know, how they come off pit road to get up there and maybe pull out this win.
A 4-tire change for Jared Darling. Emil Latt's going to be the first one off the pit road. Wow. And I believe that was only a 2-tire change because he was only on pit road 11 seconds. I think that's all he did was a 2-tire change. So, all right, well, let's get somebody up here to talk to. How about we talk to... well, they were asking earlier about talking to Malad, but we just talked to him last week. Let's talk to Alex Warren. Alex Warren, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Well, Alex, you got the pole here tonight. Now you're mired back in 13th place. Everybody's got fresh tires. What do you got to do to get back up to the front? Those guys are so strong.
You know, I don't know. I think the qualifying lap that I hit was pretty lucky, considering I'm not very good here. Just the short runs have been my strong point. You know, 5-10 lap runs have been my strong point. But as the race has been progressing, as more rubber's been laid on the track, I've been falling back further and further. You know, I got some damage on the right front, but, you know, hopefully we got the pit crew. They worked on it a little bit, so hopefully they'll get some clearance to the right front. And I'm hoping that, you know, we can just have short runs, you know, to the end. It looks like it's going to be, you know, about maybe 15 or 16 laps before we get the green. So, you know, just got to be aggressive here at this point. Everyone's going to be diving it towards the bottom in 3 and 4, in my opinion, try to, you know, get the spots. So, but I just got to race in my head right now. You just got to, you know, think that, you know, right now we're just racing for points. We're trying to get the top 12 and just trying our best to, you know, do with what we got.
Very good, very good. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck out there, Alex, because it's going to be difficult. Passing on the bottom is pretty much an issue. It seems like the high side is very strong. Are you feeling that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're on the high side of someone going into either turn, you're going to get the run off the corner, and so trying to make a pass on the inside is going to be pretty difficult. You probably have to be 3/4 ahead of the car that you're trying to pass, and then just dive it into the corner to make the clean pass.
Right.
But yeah, definitely the outside's gonna be the way to go. It looks like I'll probably be on the inside, so it's not where I want to be. But you know what? We'll see what we can do.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Femi Olat, Marcus Richardson on the front row, and we're thinking Femi only did a 2-tire change, but we do not know that for sure, 100%. Wasn't on pit road for very long, 11 seconds compared to Marcus Richardson being on pit road for 14.5 seconds. That's a big difference.
Yes, it is. And I got to looking at the points going back in. Alex Warren is currently 19th, up 3 spots from last week. He can make the top 12 with a good, strong finish tonight and a strong finish next week. He has a big chance of making it, but it's going to be a tough battle for Alex Warren to get up there, but I believe he can do it.
Right. Well, thank you everybody for following us on Twitch. Appreciate the follow there, Texas Terry. Thank you so much. And we're about to go back green here. This could be the final start of the race here, folks. It's going to be 16 to go when they get the green. Pace car's just about ready to head to pit road. It does, and Femi Olat's right on the gas.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Good jump. Bobby Zielinski looking to the inside. Boy, he's going to get a twofer out of that one. They go 3 wide into the corner. Jared Darling right there with them brand new tires. He's back into the groove that he was racing when he had the lead there for 99 laps. And this is going to be a heartbreaker for him if he does not win this.
He's fighting, though. He is trying to fight his way back up past Marcus Richardson, but he's got company behind him now, and they're 83 of Bobby Zielinski, but can't count out really any of these guys. And,
Femi Olat off the track. No caution. I don't know if there was any contact there or not. They're still green, but let's go back and take a look and see if there was contact between him and Marcus Richardson. Racing. Oh, now the caution comes out. Wow.
Oh, that was a different wreck.
Yeah, we'll check that out here in just a minute. But checking this out, Femi Olat going into the corner, and Marcus Richardson does get into the back end there of Femi Olat and spins him around. So, and now the big one here is when they go back. This is Will Klein's wreck. Let's see what happened to Will Klein. This is what brought the caution out right here, folks. Oh, yeah, contact with him and Cody Miller. Wow, that was some big contact right there. It might have been a combination there of the 73 and Cody Miller. Now, I'm looking at it now. Cody Miller did get into the side of Will Klein right there. So 73 just actually got into him after he spun. So Will Klein going around, that does bring out the caution here, folks, in the late runnings. And we got a brand new leader, Jared Darling again.
Yes, we do. He is back up front, but yeah, it ain't over.
No, sir. Ain't over till the large lady sings a tune.
And you don't pit. Do not pit.
No. No, they were just on pit road 4 or 5 laps ago, so, they've got everybody's tires are still good. They can make it this, probably have about 9 or 10 to go when they get the green.
Yes, sir. We'll get him going, Rudy. I'll be right back.
Yep. Got Will Klein, Femi Olat, Joseph Lombard all on pit road trying to get damage fixed up. These guys, Joseph's coming off of pit road now, but he's back. Back in 25th, excuse me. And, yeah, so now Will Klein is back out on the track, so he's okay. A lot of damage on the car. Femi Olat is now coming back off of pit road. He'll be back in 26th position. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a winning day for Femi today. Jared's still hanging on to the lead. Very cool. All right, we're going to try to get one more interview in here before we go back green. I wanted to talk to, if we can get him up here. Caden Henry, you got a copy?
Oh, hey there. Hey.
How's the car running for you, Caden? I see you got quite a bit of damage on the car.
It's actually horrible, but I'm keeping up, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Well, you came from 28th and you got up there pretty quickly, and it's been pretty good racing right around you. A lot of really tough racing, man. These guys are really battling hard. What's better, the bottom or the high side?
For me, the middle.
Middle?
That's
Okay.
where I've been trying to run.
Okay. Well, how did you manage to get all that damage? I know you got caught up in a couple of wrecks, but what happened there?
Racing people how they race me, pretty much.
Oh. Okay, enough said about that. I don't want to start a war here. What do you got to do to pick up a couple more positions and get inside that top 10? You think you can do it?
What it looks like is just finished, because there's probably going to be another wreck that I think will happen. It's probably going to be in front of me. Everyone's been rowdy tonight, so we're just going to keep on digging and try to get up there the best we can.
All right, Caden. Well, I'll let you go and stay focused there, brother. You're going to do it. You can bring home a top 10.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Okay, Jared Darling going to start on the outside of the front row. Marcus Richardson on the inside. Oh, boy. This is going to be good. This is going to be good, folks. Well, we were going to do 1080p tonight, but I forgot to change my stream key like a dummy, so I guess you just have to take what you get there. Hey, Sailboat, thank you so much for the donation.
I'm back.
Thank you. $2 donation by Sailboat. We appreciate that very much. All right, we're about to hit the road here, folks. It's going to be 8 to go when they get the green. Jared Darling, Marcus Richardson on the front row. Let's see what they can do. Bobby Zielinski, Josh Robin in row 2. And we have Hunter Combs and Cody Miller in row 3. Could be the final restart of the race. Here we go. Pace car's in. And Jared on the gas.
Green.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty even start there. And Josh Robin trying to give Jared a little push. Marcus to the inside. Not going to give up that battle. We've seen Jared do some fantastic moves on that outside, but now he's got Marcus Richardson up here. Things could be different. Marcus takes it into the turn really hard. He does a slide job on him, and they do make contact. Kind of a little dirty racing there, but you got to do what you got to do to get home for the win.
Yes, David, Jared is still hanging on.
Yes, he is. Oh, into the wall Jared goes, though, but Bobby Zielinski to the inside. That could be for second if he can clear him, but we have not seen that bottom work yet tonight. It is just not very good. Josh Robin hanging on there in 4th. Going to ride it out here, coming from 10th place. Hunter Combs moving from 20th up to 5th. Good move. Cody Miller started 5th, now running in 6th. Anthony Emery started 12th, running in 7th as they come around to take 6 laps to go here, folks. 5 laps, excuse me. 5 laps to go for Marcus Richardson.
Yeah, but it ain't over. Jared Darling is right on the back bumper of Marcus Richardson. Bobby Zielinski back here in 3rd, and Josh Robin still can't count out Josh. They are all right here together. It is still anybody's race.
We'll see. Oh, and Marcus into the wall. Oh, Jared, no, he's going to wreck. Oh, no. You got to be kidding me. I'm trying to catch up to him. I can't catch up to him. I can't catch up to him. Oh, that is a total shame right there, folks. Oh, my. Let's go back and take a look at this from a closer view. Golly, man. There was a lot of bobbling going on there. Marcus was out of shape. And Jared took advantage of that. After Marcus got into the wall, he tried to take advantage of that and they did make contact. So we'll see that here in just a minute. Marcus does tap the wall right there, and Jared he did get into the back of him, tried to save it, comes right across the track, and oh, he did clip a few of them. Poor Jared, after leading 105 laps here tonight, and he is not going to win this race. That is a shame right there, folks. And it's going to finish under caution, Josh.
Oh man, what a tough break for Jared Darling, man. I'm sure Jared is none too happy right now.
Oh no, I wouldn't even want to talk to him right now. No.
Man, that was, oh man, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say.
I know.
To be honest.
Well, we're not going to get back to green, so Marcus will be the winner, Bobby Zielinski second, and Josh Robin third. They want me to interview Bobby, Marcus, and Jared. Okay.
Who does?
I don't know. The one that says, "Don't interview, my mic's dead."
Is that Josh Robin? No, Josh Robin's in there.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they got to be in TeamSpeak, and if they're not in here, I can't interview them. But I'll talk to Jared, but I don't think he's going to be too awful happy. All right, this is going to be the white flag for Marcus Richardson to bring it home. I don't see him in TeamSpeak, but I do see Bobby Zielinski. I'll get Bobby down here. He's ready to be interviewed whenever we get the checkered flag. He will finish second place. And looks like Josh Robin's going to come in third. So let me find him. We'll get him up here. Yeah, Josh is in here now. So we're just waiting for Marcus. When he does come into TeamSpeak, we'll get him down here and talk to the winner. And they also want us to talk to Jared. Wow, I don't know. I don't think Jared's going to be too awful talkative tonight after that. But we'll find out here in just a minute.
And that was Anthony Emery, that is now known as Don't Interview My Mike Dead.
Okay. All right, well, checkered flag here for Marcus Richardson as he brings it home. And Bobby Zielinski second, Josh Robin will finish third. Nice. Very nice finish. All right, well, we'll wait for them to come in, but I'll tell you what. Let's start out with Bobby Zielinski. We'll catch up with him. He did finish second. Bobby, you got a copy?
Checkered flag.
Yes.
Well, tell us about that finish there, Bobby. It looked like, I know you got a bird's eye view of what happened there between Marcus and Jared, but it looked like Marcus may have got into the wall a little bit, and that kind of checked up Jared, and they got into each other. But tell us what you've seen, and what, if it would have stayed green, did you have anything for Marcus?
Oh, well, I mean, we're so close in speed that, I mean, you can't, I would say I had to make a mistake, and he did, but it ended up winning him the race, so, yeah, I was just driving behind those two, and I saw Marcus hit the wall, and I was like, oh, God, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Jared or something, but Jared ended up the one wrecking, so I was just like, oh, I guess we're P2.
Yep. Well, how was the race out there for you? I mean, you had to start on pit road. You got in here late, and we're a lap down, and you managed to get back on the tail end of the lead lap, and you worked through the field. So how was the track compared to other races that you've been in, with the Xfinity car?
I mean, super tight. Super tight.
Okay.
Yes, very. I didn't even know, I didn't plan on racing this at all, but it was like 2 minutes till 4:15, well, my time, 4:15. And I was like, why not? And I just kind of hopped in, and I missed the grid, and so I started a lap down. But, yeah, it was hard making a way up through the field because it's pretty hard to pass. You can use the bottom in 3 and 4. You got to use it right, though. It's really tricky. It's even more tight down in 3 and 4, so just kind of took my time and ran up the field with Marcus because he went back there with me, and we eventually got up to the front. Ended up finishing 1-2.
All right. Well, very good. All right. Well, anybody you want to thank for your second place finish tonight, Bobby, before you go?
Thank the color orange. Thanks to John Barry for putting on the league.
All right. Very good. Well, we'll see you next week, hopefully, Bobby, and continue your march up through the field again. So, thank you.
Yeah. Right.
All right. All right. All right. We got. I kind of wanted to talk to Jared real quick. Jared, you got a copy?
I'm here.
Well, not a good finish there. It looked like, the way you guys got together and just one of them racing deals. But man, you led 105 laps here tonight. Tell me about the racing out there and what that last little did for you right there.
I don't really have much good to say, but it was, hard racing. I mean, I'm not mad at him. I mean, everybody, you hit the wall. The setup's tight as hell. I mean, and we're driving as hard as we can with 5 to go. So, I mean, it's just shit happens. I'm sorry. But, it's just another week, I'm freaking trying my hardest and it just, come up short like always. So, I don't think I would have been able to pass him. But unless he made a mistake and then he did, and then ended up screwing me. But it's whatever. I don't know. I'm used to it.
Well, you're going to come out of here with really a lot of points tonight. You got the stage win. That's 10 points for you. You led the most laps. I think they get points for that, don't they? So you're going to come out of here with some decent points tonight.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, 24th don't look hot though. But,
well, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's no hard feelings, it's hard racing. I was, that caution beforehand that came out the most perfect time, and then I just didn't get it done. He got back by me, so, I mean, really, if, he got back by me, I shouldn't have let it happen, but, he's good, and I'm not as good, so.
Yeah, you did excellent tonight. I was very proud of you. So, all right, well, good luck next week, Jared, and thanks for talking with us, brother. Sorry about your bad luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks for broadcast. Thanks everyone that watched. It was fun racing with Marcus and Bobby, and Bobby Cheney and Josh Robin and Femi there for a while. And shout out to John for the league. He was really sick tonight and still stuck it out and raced. So shout out to him. And I'm down here.
Okay, Jared. Thank you. All right, Josh. You got Josh Robin there, third place.
Yeah, dude. Josh, got a copy?
Yeah, I do. I got you.
Josh, tell me about your race, man. How did it go for you? I mean, there was some cautions. I mean, that low line was just not working. Tell me about how the whole car was feeling on the track tonight, man.
Like what Bobby said, it was super tight, and but my race I'd say went pretty good. Well, I'm not a third place car. I'd say, top, fifth, sixth place is where I probably would have finished, but had a couple of guys that got wrecked out early or at the late end of the race. But yeah, it was just super tight. The bottom, I didn't really figure out the bottom in 3 and 4 till like later in the race with like that last long run we had. But the race was pretty good. The racing all around, I don't know, it was just a lot of hard racing too with drivers like Will Klein, Bobby, Femi. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, you got you're currently in 7th in the points, and you were only 4 behind Cody Miller. So, going into next week's race at Talladega, the last race before the Contender 12 starts, we know how Talladega is. Tell us your thoughts on Talladega next week.
Well, Talladega, it's unpredictable what's going to happen. So, never know what's going to happen, but I'm going to win, I'm sure. Nah. But no, I'd say I've been pretty good here at plate tracks lately, especially in Newark. So I think I'll have a good shot at winning, and it should probably bump me up in the stage points or wherever it's called, the seed for the chase. And yeah.
Well, all right, Josh. Well, congratulations on your third place finish tonight, man. And hopefully we'll see you next week at Talladega, and go celebrate.
All right.
Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Oh, yeah. You guys for podcasting, and John Barry for putting on the league, and Marcus for winning, and shout out to Jared for having an awesome race, dominating it. avenge that little mistake there at the end. And shout out to Iowa Corn. It's awesome corn from Iowa. No, but and the other guys that are in TeamSpeak with me, and yeah, it's good racing. Everybody that showed up and everybody that watched. Yeah.
Well, all right, Josh. Well, man, go celebrate, and we'll see you next week, bud.
All right, thank you.
Rudy.
All right, catch up with the winner here, Marcus Richardson. Do you got a copy?
Hello.
Well, you pulled it out here, brother. You got into the wall there at the end, and boy, that could have been really disastrous for you and Jared. But he wound up, he spun. You know, like he said, it wasn't your fault or it wasn't his fault. Just hard racing out there. And I mean, we seen you slipping and sliding a little bit there. Them last ones, I bet you just had the hammer down and you weren't going to back off for nothing, were you?
Well, first I want to apologize to Femi because I just spun him off the corner. I didn't think I was close enough to hit him, but I was. And then by the time I backed out of it, he was already going around. So apologize to him. And then apologize to Jared there at the end. I was just, he kept getting runs on me at the end of the straightaway in the one, and the bottom's faster after like 20 laps. But I had to run high so he wouldn't try and dive under me going into one, and I didn't run up there all race because I thought it was terrible. But I knew it was better for the run down the straightaway, and I ended up hitting the wall. So just because I don't know what I'm doing up there, so that's just my fault. But the racing was fun.
Well, you started 17th, and it didn't take you long to work up through the field there. You know, and we talked to Jared earlier, and you know, he said that he knew you guys were coming up through, you and Bobby, and he knew he was going to probably be in trouble, you know, late in the race. But he beat you pretty decently a couple times on pit stops there. And but you know, looking at some of the past pit stops, you know, you had some awesome pit stops coming off of pit road. And it managed to get you in position. Now, once you got new tires on it, did you have to let them warm up for a lap or two before you could try that bottom?
Not really. It just wasn't quite as fast. I ran the bottom no matter what. So Jared was really good for about 20 laps, the run before the last run, and then I ran him down because the top just slowly gets tighter and tighter because everyone's running up there, and I ended up getting by him. And then on the restart, he got by me after I spun Femi. And I know by past history, past races, that he's going to count Josh down. So I just watched my mirror, and when Josh went, I went. And that's why my restart was so good. There's just common knowledge with that. So once Josh went, I just went, and that's why my restart was so good there at the end.
Yeah, that was good. You know, you were, I mean, dead even with them there on that restart. So that was great. Well, anybody you want to thank for this victory, Marcus, before you go celebrate it? Because, man, that was a really good race for you.
Thank you guys for broadcasting it, and everybody at North for putting this on. It was a really fun race. That was pretty clean compared to our other short track races. And shout out to Dynamic Autosports, my Peak Series team. We're starting up like 2 weeks or something, I think. It's pretty close. And shout out to Zelensky there at the end. That was fun. I think he was just as fast as me. He was just, I got through traffic better. I was able to pass cars a little better than he was. But yeah, it was fun.
All right, buddy. We'll hopefully we'll see you back here next week. I'm not sure where you're at next week, but good luck next week and congrats this week. Go celebrate.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Josh, let's run down through the results here and we'll get out of here. Marcus Richardson comes home with the win. Bobby Zielinski second. Josh Robin will finish third. Hunter Combs fourth. Cody Miller fifth. Anthony Emery sixth. Ryan Kuhn seventh. Alex Warren finishing in eighth. Aaron Smith ninth. And Keaton Jones 10th.
Yes, my lad Radman will finish 11th, Nick Indelicato in 12th, Trey Galgon in 13th, Tom Mercier in 14th, Bobby Cheney in 15th, Will Klein in 16th, Scott Ramler in 17th, Spencer Owens in 18th, Elijah Drew Garcia in 19th, and Joseph Lombard in 20th. Rudy.
Joseph made a little comeback there toward the end. That's pretty cool. Sean Williams 21st, Nathan Lewis 22nd, Terrell Baker 23rd, Jared Darling finishing back in 24th after leading 105 laps here tonight and bringing out that last caution. That's absolutely horrible, but horrible for him. But great racing out there, very, very hard racing. Femio Lap finishes 25th. John Barry 26th, not feeling well. Hopefully he gets better. Flu and everything is going around. A lot of people getting colds and stuff, and hopefully he does get better. Caden Henry 27th. James Coulibaly 28th. Colton Davis 29th. And Nick Northrup. That rounds out the field. So congratulations again to Marcus Richardson for NORC Racing. Thanks for watching tonight on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, and check out our website for all the future broadcasts that we do broadcast every single night of the week. We are live on MaxSpeedTV. So until next time, stay safe and have a good night.